The Consumer Duty sets a clearer and higher standard of care that financial institutions must give to consumers, as defined by the FCA. This will require firms to put customers at the heart of their businesses and deliver good outcomes for consumers. There's a significant amount of preparation to complete along the key milestones set out by the FCA. To help guide you, we look at what the different stages in the maturity curve look like in practice, the benefits of taking your ambitions to the next level, and the steps you need to take now to get to where you want to be. This is an opportunity to boost loyalty and returns. It can also reinforce your purpose as a business that puts customers and their real needs first. To help you move forward and make the most of the opportunities, we've developed a 4-stage maturity curve. The framework provides a useful basis to determine where you are now and where you might want to be. First, not meeting expectations. The not meeting expectation stage is characterized by a lack of understanding of how much the Consumer Duty will impact the organization's business model and uncertainty about what should be delivered for customers. This is also compounded by inconsistent customer and performance data. Second, meeting expectations. Whilst meeting expectations might sound like a good objective, it comes with risk. For example, this approach is often piecemeal and reactive, with teams doing their bit in isolation. This makes it hard to drive better outcomes across the board and identify the openings to innovate, differentiate, and grow. Third, exceeding expectations. Exceeding expectations is achieved by the integration of Consumer Duty into a firm's commercial strategy, underpinned by a culture that recognizes the intrinsic link between value creation and customer care. This is supported by the analysis of lead indicators and an integrated approach to decision-making, governance, and oversight, focusing on related priorities, such as vulnerable customers and those dealing with the cost of living crisis. Fourth, market differentiator. A determination to exceed expectations can lay the foundations for turning the Consumer Duty into a clear competitive advantage. With businesses looking for ways to improve outcomes, having a fully automated and interactive Consumer Duty management dashboard will make it possible to set thresholds which automatically trigger necessary intervention. Rather than calling for extra investment, targeting the highest stages of the maturity curve is about making sure that the money and effort directed at Consumer Duty and next-generation customer engagement are mutually supportive. Linking this to purpose, Consumer Duty will help put the outcomes you deliver across your customer base under a new and more intense spotlight, with meeting your responsibility to vulnerable customers as a litmus test. Whatever point on the maturity curve you aspire to be, it's important to clarify this now so you can set out the roadmap and milestones for getting there. Consumer Duty is a significant compliance challenge, and the FCA is keeping a close eye on progress, but it's also a competitive opportunity. It's important to be clear about your destination and get your business behind the cultural as well as technological shifts ahead.